Alright, guys, welcome to another exciting package of the Leadership Roundtable, a show that builds leadership capacity for startups and MSMEs. We've done industry, we've interviewed people in industry, in tech, but right now we're interviewing someone in the entertainment, of course, more specifically, the music business. We go way back 10 years ago when I was in Radio Nigeria, and he at the time was manager of Ace rapper Vector the Rapper. So Larry Gaaga is Vector the Viper,
The rapper.
the Ace rapper. Larry Gaaga is someone who I've seen over the years. When some people just come and tell you, we don't know where Larry Gaaga came from. He's paid his dues. I mean, from way back. Larry Gaaga, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
How you doing, bro?
All right. Thank you very much.
All right. Now, first question I'll ask you is, over the years, when you began to pay your dues, when you began to put in the work, what are the things that motivated you to say, let me keep at this thing will pay one day?
First of all, I'd say I'm a music lover. So
you must love the craft.
Yeah, you must love the craft. So, and then secondly, I knew what I wanted to let the world know about me. Because right now, people don't even know much about me. People just feel this guy will just this so say what. But my dad is an executive producer, as a songwriter. And I use my initiative to just cook up a story, maybe love story where you tell me I can relate to any A-list artist that go right about and sing. So Larry Gaaga has been someone there that loves music so much and never wants to give up on music. And still needs people to know about the love he has for music.
So the first thing that kept you going as someone coming up in the industry was love for your craft.
Love for my craft.
So if you don't love it, there's little that you can do.
Yeah. But I do love it so much, and I still have a lot to showcase to people.
Okay, now management and being in the music itself. Because when you were a manager, you were at the background.
Yeah.
There was just a couple of us who really loves to relate with A&Rs and managers that had relationships with you, people like you. So, but management and being in the music itself, which one do you prefer? Which one naturally appeals to you more?
Being in the music itself, being in the room itself. Yeah. Management is, I would say, the management aspect is when you have a good relationship with the artist.
Right.
I think it works better that way. I had a very good relationship with Vector, despite what happened between us.
Right.
We were friends.
Good to know.
We were very good friends. We could say anything, family-wise, everything. But along the line with my partner, he fell off. But that was good. And now everybody's back together again. We are friends, still very good friends. But on this other side, I think I would say I prefer this other side because I can exhibit what I want to, I can explore, this time is me and only me thinking about this is what I can do for myself and it's going to come out good. And ever since I've been doing it, I think the rest.
Wow. Yes, I do know the rest. And I still do know a couple of things that come up. When you talk about that, Gaaga Music is your platform.
Yeah.
It's a record label, it's a music production company.
Yeah.
One of the things that I see when I speak to entertainers is that they always want to have a slice of the pie in the entire process. Now, what do I mean by the entire process? Doing the beat. Well, for instance, some people say, okay, you don't even voice. They want to do the beat, they want to voice, they want to be part of mixing and mastering, they want to be part of the music video production. But for you, is it better to do that, or is it better to specialize so that when you're coming out with something good, you know that everybody has had, a full production of their gifts in it in their different aspects, and it comes out better? Or you think that an artist can do actually everything?
An artist can do everything. I'll take myself for an example.
Wow.
Every song you hear from me, I take part in everything.
Right. Yeah, I know you have a studio in your house, so that's where
even when I create my mood board myself, my video for the song, I want to send it to the directors and tell them this is how I want to music what I want.
Wow.
And I think when you're involved, like I said earlier, when you love what you're doing, you love your craft, I think you won't make any mistake.
Wow.
And I'm not saying we're perfect, but everything, you should look into everything because nobody can handle your thing like you.
Like you.
You understand what I'm saying? So most of the things you see on TV from me is me.
What informs the kind of artist that you feature? Because this is something that an upcoming artist needs to understand. So, for instance, there was a time I was talking to Nice, and Nice said to me, "Oh, I mean, I don't." He mentioned some particular artists who were already doing collaborations with artists outside the country at the time.
Yeah.
This was at the height of Bongwaso and all that.
Yeah.
And I was saying, "Oh, you know, why would I go pay an international artist $100,000 just to feature, and then I don't know how I'll recoup that $100,000, and I still have to do a video and all that. That for me,
that was the.
Okay,
That
that was then. Anyway,
now you can recoup your money. There's some international artists you can feature. I'm not saying it's right to pay, but you know, some of them need to pay, but maybe just leave them. Then you can recoup your money. Some of these artists they do enough shows.
Right.
That song can take you places. You understand? The awareness alone, you can be called for shows in different countries. You know. Imagine I'm doing a very nice song with Diamond Platform, for instance. You know, like when Davido had the song with Diamond Platform. The song happened a lot in Nigeria. You know, what's it called? What's the title of the song? My own song.
Yes.
And so it helped me a lot in Nigeria. You knew Diamond from that minute, Davido.
Of course.
Now he's a very big star. They are doing with the Rick Ross, everybody. So one song can also help you. Understand me? You can recoup your money. Now it's so good that we have like Apple Music, Spotify. So back then, I should say.
So Spotify just came into Abuja. Now we just
yeah. So back then, Nice was talking. Back then. So, but now I think it's better. But I don't pay for features.
Chama.
I don't pay for features.
But do you still what? Because I mean, the major artists in Nigeria you featured already, right? And they've been big hits. This kid. But are you looking at foreign features as well?
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
But I'm going through the right process slowly. But if need pay, I will pay. But I don't want to pay for features. That's not good, you know.
What artists are you looking for? And what is informing those decisions? Are they purely, for instance, some people want to feature a lady so that you can appeal more to ladies and all that? Or
I have everything in the pipeline, but I don't want to disclose it. Everything's ready. We're praying for everything to be ready.
That album is dropping this year?
Yes. Maybe October.
October? Yeah. Okay. So you heard it first from here. Most likely, brand new album from Gaaga Music, October 2021.
Yes, sir.
For someone who's going into the music business now, who wants to do a startup that, okay, I have a little resources, I want to go into the music business, or I don't even have any resources. What do you tell that person? Oh boy, madam, watch out for this, and this, or do this, and this. From my own mistakes, I've made mistakes, and those mistakes are priceless.
Yes, I understand. But let's not deceive ourselves. Music in Nigeria now is money. You need to shoot a good video. No video is cheap.
Shoot a good video.
You don't get 100 plays video again. You don't get. I can remember when W4 was telling me he wanted to shoot a video back then with what's that song again? I remember that song long ago. I was shooting like maybe 2001, 2, but it was 150. You understand what I'm saying? But it was a big one. It was big.
Well, now your budgets are very about $1 million.
I don't know about anybody that shoots expensive videos. You know,
yeah.
I don't know about anybody. I don't know how much I'm going to say, but I shoot expensive videos.
I should be in one of those videos very soon. I should be in one of those videos very soon.
So, basically, coming into the music business, first of all, it's God. You need to be praying for you because you can come in and someone pick you, like you, and that's it. But on the other way, you have to have a little finance to keep yourself updated with things you need to do, the little you can do, and the rest to God. But I would say for entertainment now in Nigeria, it's money. Money in the sense that you need to have a nice video. Mixing and mastering is not cheap.
At all. At all. I was in Foster Zeno's studio some while back, and wow. And that's just the post-production. That's not even the production.
Paying a producer for it.
Paying a producer.
So all these things are the things I'm talking about. But on this album, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to feature young artists.
Wow, nice.
Pair them up with the A-list artists. So they can have a platform from there and have them do chorus, hook, A-bars. So that's the only way I can come up now and help and make song that's good at it. I'll see how I can support for the video.
Coming into the music industry, look for money.
Look for money.
Because if you don't have money, you can't get money.
No,
you shoot a good video. Very importantly.
Yeah.
Pray to God or whatever God you pray to. Is Gaaga Music signing any artists soon?
I signed some people, but the corona came up and we had a break to get a break. But we tried to push something, but I'll start all over again with them. So I signed them H-Team, still a very good artist. Everybody knows Marvin that works with music producer. I'm trying to see because he can sing also. I'm writing our songs. He does a lot in the studio. So I'm like, okay, that's not one angle trying to come out to. And I'm still open if I find somebody very good. Because I paid it to me all the time.
So put yourself more out there, especially on platforms that Larry Gaaga could see you. You never know. I mean,
yes, sir.
You never know. Anything could happen.
I need I don't spend.
Definitely. What's the next level for Gaaga Music? Are you going on platforms, building a music studio, building a video studio like you have in South Africa and all those things? What's next?
For now, that's not the plan yet. But we're trying to do something like bring up artists, like I said, maybe have like a writing camp.
Okay.
And choose 1 or 2, 3 artists from there that are very good. Working with A-list artists now. Work on them.
What Nigerian artist right now would you say is doing something that you want to tap into that you've not featured yet, that you want to tap into and then do a song with right now?
Nigerian artists?
Yes.
I featured them.
What about Tim's?
Yeah. I like Tim's, but I've not had the opportunity. Yeah, I like her, but I've not had the opportunity to feature Tim's. So I've not featured Tim's, not everybody, but I will my time.
Yeah.
And, probably she might be on the album.
Okay.
Hopefully.
Now, a lot of people have started. I know it started with Femi Kuti, but now we've gotten it eventually. The Grammys, the BETs, the MTVs, and all that. Are those things that artists should pay attention to really, or just pay attention to the craft? Those ones to come.
You need to pay attention to the craft, and that will come, but always be positive. You know, if you stamp on it that you're going to have a gram on this your journey, you know. You know. So shout out to the people that got it. Shout out to Burna Boy. Shout out to Wizkid, Davido, all of them. Having any award, BET, Grammy, any award.
You're there too, Baba.
Oh, I'm a legend.
You're a guy.
Award be like picture.
Yes, I saw a video of you in his house or something, and you guys were talking about awards and all that. Okay, now Gaaga Music is a big platform already because you go on YouTube, you see well over 20 million streams and all of that. You don't really make money. No? let's come to that now. How rewarding is the music business?
If you could have good music, then you will enjoy your money. The world comes very well if you could have good music.
You could have good music, it pays you.
That's myself. I have a song that I really love now, and it's going to pick up. Sang by Ladipo and Buju.
Ladipo and Buju. Gaaga's featuring Ladipo.
No. That's Ladipo's song.
Oh, it's Ladipo's song.
Yeah, I really love that song. It's called Feelings.
So put out good music, and music will pay you. You will smile.
Yeah, really. Really.
So-
You smile. Yeah, you'll be happy with yourself first of all about when your music is out and it's good. Then the rest comes.
Because I was listening to an interview by Fat Joe, and he said the first time that his song was played on radio, after like so many years, like he had been dropping it in radio stations, he said he was in the car, and then a car drove by, and then he heard his song. And then he had to run after the car. So that's my song you're playing. That's my job right there. So yeah, you're going to be happy with yourself, but eventually it's going to pay. So long and short, if it is your thing, if it is your thing, I'm not saying everybody should go into the entertainment startup sector because you want to make money alone. But if it is your thing, I mean, you've had Gaaga say it. The first thing you have to do is you have to love what you do.
Love the craft.
Yeah. So, and if it is your thing, it will pay. So the entertainment value chain is a long one in Nigeria. What are the ones that people are not paying so much attention to, but this place is a gold mine?
Nigeria smart past that one. No one will pay attention to. It's just there's no out there. Definitely, there's no one. You see, this music business is not a business you might think you will just come and dabble with. That's what people don't understand.
People have laid the foundation.
Yeah. And you have to be focused. You have to follow every loophole. That way, I think you won't have any regrets. You will enjoy what you do. Just like football, if you want to play football. When you play football, focus. That's all. That's what people don't understand.
So
we're getting somewhere in Nigeria with that music. I hope you know that.
Absolutely, because even foreign artists that we usually used to want to pay for are now saying they even want to. I mean,
Exactly.
you can imagine Beyonce doing a soundtrack album for The Lion King, and literally everybody she featured, almost everybody she featured, were African artists. So yeah, I mean, I agree with you that. But speaking about that, how can we latch onto this sudden awakening that the world is seeing in Nigerian music, majorly? Yes, black music. Yeah, black music. I mean, we have a couple of people like you mentioned, Diamond Platnumz and AK in South Africa, but they're paying a lot of attention to Nigerian music. Afrobeat. God bless you. How do we latch onto this attention and make the most of it?
We're already on that already. The people gonna be. We have Burna Boy setting us out there on the map. We have Wizkid and a whole lot of them. Back then I was talking to Burna Boy and he was like, "Yo, bro, these same people that we pay actually pay us now in the future." Yeah, and that's what he's been fighting for. And I respect him for that. And that's, when he spoke to me about it and told me his plans, I knew that Burna Boy was going somewhere. Yeah.
I watched an interview that Burna Boy did with Trevor Noah.
Yeah.
And he said the reason for titling that album African Giant was that he was supposed to perform at Coachella. And then they listed the artists and then he downloaded Burna Boy in one small place. I said, no. Then
a lot of people were against that statement he made. But they didn't understand that today's page. You don't pass like that to understand. So.
Okay, so we're already latching onto that and it's making a lot of sense. You as well want to do some foreign collaborations. Will they happen in the album coming up in October, or we should look at maybe
I don't know. 2022? To me, like God, you can't see my logo. To me, like God, if it happens right now, I'll drop it right now before because everything is just. I'm being creative.
Vector and MI are both your good friends. Are you happy that the beef has been squashed?
I'm very happy. Matter of fact, I was going to settle that issue. Right in my studio, I called Vector, I called MI, but we didn't make it out now that day,
Nice.
So I mean, you can ask for the record. So we all sat down, we had a very good talk, mature talk, called, apparently it was Red who came to me for some business and we were like, if this can happen, I think we can make it a whole lot of money. And I was like, it's not about money. I did a song with MI. Hold on.
Yes.
Hold on.
I remember you sent it to me, and
Yeah.
then
MI, I think, is cool with everything. Everything's behind. So I think I can call MI. Vector also, I don't think that's a problem now because Nigeria tough for anybody to think of. So I called up MI, and then he was like, yo, if I can come around or I should wait for him to come. But say if you need something, you go find the person. I told him, MI, I'm coming to your house. Went to his house with them, had to talk, and he was like, yo, I don't have a problem. Called Vector, said, no problem. I said, okay, everybody will at my house. We met at my house, we met at the studio, everybody came to the studio.
Right.
I think 2 days later. And we had a talk, no cameras, no nothing. Had a conversation, and it was fine. But apparently the deal with the Red Bull didn't go well, so I think Hennessy came in between and we were already talking. I'm on no time for those fight up there. So shout out to MI.
Yeah.
Very matured man.
Wow.
Well, shout out to
I think say rappers are very, very mature people. Because there's another beef. You know the beef.
But not the that one they will set to their brothers. They will set to their brothers. But they will set to right now.
You're not going to play any.
No. They're my brothers, both of them. So. My good friends. But they will settle this man.
So we're talking about family. If someone wants to play football, fantastic idea. You know why? I'm over salary. You know. But any of them want to go into music, entertainment?
Yeah, my daughters might because they're always singing and playing in the studio, trying to play guitar. Even my son, but they're still going on. They don't do it somebody.
Make sure you send him to the Chelsea Academy.
No, my son is going to France to play football. Maybe don't go play to place where everybody won't go like France, we nobody to cry.
But England is where the Amroba salary is.
Don't worry. Europe has.
It's still okay. Okay. Nice one. I wanted to ask you about your relationship with generally the artists in the industry. And why I say that is everybody seems to be Gaaga's friend. Yeah, right. What's the magic around that?
The thing is, I don't think I've been there way long. You know me for a very long time. Even right before music from university. I went to University of Vegas. I've been a good friend to the Plantation Boys. Apparently Blackface was actually my friend. Blackface was the Two-Face. Define Blue and everybody, family. And I moved into that area also. So we all stayed there as one family. And I've been everybody's
That's first stack.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've been everybody's friend from day one. I've seen the roots. So
everybody really form big now.
No, my home is from way back. Nobody don't form big for me, apparently, because we're friends.
Yeah.
Nothing attached, but we're friends. It was there. So, that's what I would say. Then the upcoming ones or the new ones.
Of course, look up to you.
Also my friends, because we've been there several times we were coming up, and maybe some of them, I don't know them. And some of them also have maybe heard about me and all that, definitely. So I'm very cool with everyone.
Some people say they pay DJs, and this is always a very sore point. To play their songs, right? Especially the upcoming artists. Not people like you, but upcoming artists. And it's always a sore point, and it's always causing fights. Because I'm not saying, like, these are part of the things that we hear cause.
Pay DJs to play your songs like where parties or clubs?
Yeah, parties, clubs, and all that. What do you think about that?
Is there anything wrong when you talk to a DJ and say, DJ, please, I need to play my song? But I know that if you manage this, you just buy food. No, don't make it like because you've done that.
Then they must play your song. Because I used to hear about that a lot when I was on radio as well. But they say, so we don't. I say most of the people that I work with, I don't collect money from them. You know, but
it's not. I don't think so. I don't think so that it's bad for you to come back to your office and on your table maybe you save a little money and something like this. This is what I have for your recharge card. Back then we used to say recharge card. Will you send it back?
Definitely not.
You say thank you. Put it there. And definitely you have the person in mind once in a while, but not Because you've done that, you believe every 2 minutes I should play this, and every 3 minutes I should play it. It's not done that way. If you show love and move on. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't understand the thing about paying DJ. You don't even need to show some DJs love. They love the song because they also need it to show that they're good.
Absolutely.
You understand what I'm saying?
As we round off, you've remained scandal free. Tell most of it, especially those ones who have 1 hit song or 2 hit songs now, they'll start, how has Gaaga remained scandal free? And too much. Tell them how you can actually do well and still remain scandal free.
Bro, first of all, I wasn't born last night, I think it's smoke.
Right.
You get it? So I know what's good and I know what's bad. I just get my things off social media. I would say I'm God-fearing, I'm a nice person. Nobody needs to tell me I'm a nice person. So
me too, I know. Don't worry.
Anything we go bring, say, you don't be, the fear. You understand what I'm saying? But basically, what I'll say is that I think I'm just lucky about that. I would say I'm too perfect. I'm going to take my time and respect myself. I don't think anything will come my way in Jesus' name.
Amen. It's always good to talk to you, like Gaaga. And I will hold you to that. One of those videos I need to be in.
Oh, sharp! This is my album. I want to showcase myself. If God directs me, If I have 12 songs on the album, I'll shoot 10 videos.
10 videos. Nice one. So I'll be in one of them.
God will give me the money.
Gaaga, the money don't do. Don't worry, the money don't do. And don't forget that the more videos you put out there, you could not see another 20 million streams.
No, I know. I'm working on something good. I love a song I've done with Flavor, I'm from the east side, from the part where people they gave you guys one story about Okija. I'm from Okija.
Oh. I want to learn
Okija jazz.
As you touch me now, both of us we disappear.
So anyways, I'm from Okija. I'm from the east, so I always give back. One song every year, like I told myself. I started with Tene, with Flavor. I don't know if you know Tene with Flavor.
Yes.
After that, I did 2 more videos with my brothers.
Okay.
I will have 2 songs with them, Wole Coco and Dalton Thomas Weekend.
Yeah, I know that one.
Then there's a third one called This Life featuring the band Japan. Although it's out on the soundtrack, we want to sneak in and do soundtrack.
Okay, yes.
And right now, I have a new one coming up with Flavor and Fino and a legend from the East called Teresa.
Wow.
Wow. Come out, so.
That's from the past. Wow.
And the title of the song is called Ege.
Well, I don't know what that means, but I mean, you probably did us in the video.
Yeah.
Always good talking to you. Thank you so much for everything you do for the entertainment industry.
Thank you for your time.
And we hope to see you bring up a lot much more. Just like Rector the Viper was a budding artist then, and then I still remember the time he sent me Angeli to nice job.
Back then we even featured an international artist called Movado. Can you remember?
Wow.
There was a song called Born Leader.
Yes.
And we went to the States to
Gaaga, nice one.
Thank you.
You do well.
I appreciate it.
I'll see you at the video shoot.
Definitely. So the video will go for your side.
Yeah.
You said we want to promote yourself.
Of course, definitely.
Thank you.
That's the Leadership Roundtable for this week. It's been a wonderful time with my male chief, Gaaga, from way back. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you.
I'll see you next week.